Welcome back to the channel today. Well, we're in Central Ohio. It's February 2nd. I'm standing next to a maple tree, and I am going to try to extract some maple sap out of this so we can make some maple syrup. As I said on my channel, I get myself into quite a few different things. This is one of them. It gets me outside. It gets me, kind of back into doing some stuff after a long winter. And this will take us up through, probably 1st of March. Got to wait for the maple trees to bud out, but yeah, nothing. This is great. It's about 30, I think it's about 30 degrees out right now. Typically we want to wait till the evenings or nights are down below freezing and the afternoons are above freezing, and usually if we get a good barometric pressure and great sunshine, well, these things will pump out some sap. So I'll show you the process that I do. Some people may frown upon a little bit of it, some of it may be on the money, some of it maybe just stuff that I do just because I do it. So what I'm using is just a standard 5/16 tubing, BPA free, all that fun jazz. I'm using a tap, just a clear tap, nothing exciting. It's 5/16 also, and I've got some of these tees that allow me to run 2 lines. So one of the trees I'm doing today is a single line. This particular tree here is going to be a double, goes into that tee. I use 5-gallon buckets, again, BPA free. And what we get into is, like this one right here, at one time I had 3 running into it. But I make it just the right size. And when you push this in, it gets you a nice seal. All right. She does go in there, I promise. But that's why she's tight. Come on. All right, see here. So I said, it's nice and snug. Keeps a lot of the rainwater out. These right here kind of defeat my purpose, but it's the only ones I have. It's a last lid I had for this particular project. So basically, just lay her down there on the ground. Just lay her down there on the ground, and then we'll come over here and kind of show you what I'm doing with my drill. As soon as I find my drill. Can I not bring it over with me? Yeah. Stand by while I go find my drill. Well, just like that, I'm back. So again, I use a 5/16 tap. What I'll do is I'll take some tape, and this is about 1.5 inches, 1.75 inches. I'll go anywhere between 1.5 to 2 inches and drill me in a hole. The hole will go up, so when the sap makes it to the hole, it has gravity to help feed it down. If the tap is pointed up or level, it's a little harder to get that to come out when it's just gravity. Doesn't really matter if it's a vacuum system. I, of course, am not using a vacuum system because I'm doing all this in a residential area. Again, any maple tree will give you sugar sap, but I believe this one is a sugar maple. I got some silver maples tapped. I think I've got 8 or 10 now that are tapped. So I figure I'll show you the process that I use on this one. So again, a lot of times anymore, what I do is I'll go ahead and make up my hose. I've got these cut already from previous years. So what I'll do is I'll cut these up to give me a good idea. Again, this is gravity fed, so it's going to be all the way downhill to the tee, down to the bucket. I like it right there. So I'll start me a little guide hole. That way I can turn the drill it in, clean it, drill it up, clean it out. So there's about 1 3/4 inches. I'll just run this in there, see the dust coming out. So take a peek, let's see if we got anything trying to come out of this one. She's not quite running yet, but we're going to tap it anyway, so when she decides to start running. Now again, when I showed you, here, let me pull it back out. There's the sizes. Let's see if I can bring this over here to you a little bit. This will show you this will kind of show you how deep the tap is. So 1 3/4 inches is the tap length, and then I go about 1 3/4 to 2 inches, and it's been doing me pretty good. So again, when you put this in, put her in there a little snug, and then I just give her a couple small taps with the back of my drill. We'll do the same thing on the other side. I usually try not to tap a tree that's less than 10 inches across at breast height. They don't seem to do very well. And they're still pretty young. So same thing, I'll find me a spot that I like, touch my tap to it, start my little hole, bring you over here so you can see what I'm doing. Bring it a little closer. There we go. There. All right. So again, this just came up to here. I like it right there. Again, it's a downhill all the way to my bucket. Start me a little hole, turn my drill bit, clean it out, do the same thing. About 1 3/4 inches, clean out the drill bit. Come on. There we go. Then I clean out the hole. That keeps a lot of this sawdust from coming down your tap or trying to plug up your tap. Just makes things a little cleaner. See how it's just pulling a little bit out. I'm not putting any pressure on it. So yeah, so once you do that, set her up in there, tap, tap. It seals around the edge of the tap. And sometimes you get some that'll leak. Usually if I just come in and give her another little extra tap, that seals that up. But yeah, sometimes they'll leak a little bit around the edge. You'll just see the sap running down the side. You're losing some, not much. Most of it's still going down into the bucket. But that's pretty much how we tap trees in a residential setting. See, like I said, I'm definitely in a residential setting. Nothing exciting. We'll take that out. So yeah, there's looking down the street. So yeah, this is, I've been doing this for a couple years now and thought, you know what? I started this channel to show my kids and my grandkids and so on and so forth, some of the things that I get into. So I thought, why not? Let's go ahead and put this on there. They can take it and run with it if it's something that they want to do. When I go to the house here during the process, we'll show you how we cook this down, and hopefully you learn something. Hopefully my kids will learn something, and we will next time we come back, hopefully we'll be in the kitchen or at least in the garage showing you how we use propane and turkey fryers, and then when we cook it all the way down and filter it. So we'll kind of do the whole process. So catch up with you later, probably be a week or so before we get back to syrup. Again, when we collect it though, I forgot about telling you how to collect it. All I do is bring an empty bucket, pull the lid off, pull out what I have, put a new bucket under it, put the lid on, put it in the truck, I drive home. Right now I've got 6 buckets out, and each bucket has at least 2 taps. And as of right now, I've only been tapped a week, and we're looking at about 20 gallon, and I just picked up another 10 gallon today. Hopefully by the middle of the week, we'll be up to 60, 80 gallons. Some of these trees will put out, 5 gallons a day. I have one that was putting out 10 gallons a day. I have some that barely put out a quart a day. Those trees I think are sick, and we'll stop tapping those. This is the 2nd year, and it hasn't been producing very well, so we'll stop tapping those, let those take whatever nutrients that the sap will give them, and hopefully it'll let them live a little longer. But they're old, mature trees, so they're getting towards their full growth, their full life cycle. So it's nothing that these do. These trees for centuries have been tapped for sap. So appreciate you watching the channel. Keep coming back. Maybe more stuff will come up that you're interested in. If you find something you're interested in that I'm doing, hit me up. I'll explain something a little more. I'll try to find something that'll help explain it. Sorry if that wind is making too much noise. But yeah, I'm game for about anything. Again, a lot of this stuff I do is first time. This I've been doing a while. Was working on a generator. First time I've ever done it. Screwed it up. I'll show you all that. That's going to be coming. But yeah, thank you very much again. Enjoy, like and subscribe, and we'll talk to you later.